Yeah, I just wanted to say, like, I think he definitely has a great point, right? Like, I understand where Purple Pill's coming from because if you ever walked into a club and practice what he's talking about, like intentionally not made eye contact with the women in the club, like as it intentionally. I'm not talking about like like I'm talking about you intentionally are avoiding eye contact. You'll never see women squirm to get seen more than by the dude who's intentionally not trying to give them the validation. Like I've definitely experienced this in my lifetime. Like walking into the club with my shades on, not paying attention to nobody, and I remember actually having a situation where I walked into a club, not paying attention to nobody, just kind of feeling myself. And I remember one of the girls was talking to another one of my homegirls that walked in after and was like, "Yo, he just walked in here like he owned the place." Like all the attention was on me simply for the fact that I didn't give a shit about the attention in the room. So I completely understand what he's talking about from like a power play kind of position.
Yeah, but Clyde, I'm not
Yeah,
looking
but
at her.
No, that's where I'm
I
getting
don't give
at.
a shit. I'm not trying to make eye contact with her eyes. I'm looking at her ass. Fuck her eyes.
yeah. But bigger than all of
No,
that,
where I'm getting
that
at,
works for
no,
when you're
Cloud.
in a pursuit and when you're trying to get women, right? If you already fulfilled, you don't need to do all of that because it doesn't matter what the females think, right? We're talking about if
Exactly.
you already had a female, so that would make sense.
Hold on, wait. At Purple Pill, you right. The Kings and all of them didn't just break their necks to go look at the woman. You want to know what they did? They sent one of their minions out there to go grab her out the crowd and tell her, "Hey, bring her on down to the castle." That's how they acknowledged her
And I
beauty.
think that's
That's
some
real.
G shit
That's
though.
real.
That's some
But it's
That's
G
still
real.
shit though.
Yes.
validation. They
Yes.
That's
noticed
way
the
better.
beautiful
No,
woman.
no, no,
Nah,
no, no.
bro, it's not.
It's
Well,
It's
one
not.
thing if you
that's
it,
exactly
no
what it
Sweeney,
is. You
Sweeney.
validating
It's
a
one
nice
thing
woman.
if you
To the
notice,
point you bringing
Sweeney.
a woman to you, you're validating her. You're
So
It's
validating
one
her
thing.
more than me looking at her.
It's one thing if you notice something versus give them validation. Like players always gonna see with the field, but that don't mean you're gonna break your neck and make sure that it's being seen. That's the difference. You always see the field. You see that's a baddie, that's a baddie, that's a baddie. Okay, I got my field of vision going. But you're not gonna feed into them staring at you, looking you up and down, and you see this ass right. You know you see this ass right. No, I don't see shit. I don't see that. I don't see that. And you keep moving. That's where the power is in the entire exchange. Is that you're not giving them your eyes, but you notice, but you're not reacting. That's the game right there.
So
I
y'all
would
lied
say,
to your goddamn selves. Yeah, that's exactly what you're doing. Fuck that shit. I'm
No,
looking.
no, no. We
Jay
know it's
Sanders,
there.
you
No, no,
always say
Hink.
these
We know
motherfuckers are
it's there
lying and
though.
capping, ain't they, Jay
No,
Sanders?
no, no, no,
I know
no.
they
We
are.
notice
I know
it.
they
We
are.
just not giving them all the credit.
I would say
It's
validation is
honestly playing chess. It's playing chess, not checkers. It's
Facts.
playing chess, not checkers. It's an ego game, and if you want to play this game, you can play it on a mass scale with all women around you. You could literally all the time like play this type of game. And I'm just there's a lot of guys that are already do this all the time, and they get a lot of girls. Like he was saying, like Clout Jones was saying, bro. This is a very good technique of not giving any girls validation. Makes it to where they all want it from you. It's a
that
great little
Wait, I got a
trick.
question. I got a question. Purple pill. So you don't approach women ever?
Never. I only use social circle game. I do not cold approach.
Never. So you never saw a
I
woman.
mean, I can do it, and I do go talk to girls, but I friend zone them instantly. Like I usually don't try to like mac on them. It's usually like I try to friend zone them because if you friend zone them, they're like, oh shit, what the fuck? Like I like this guy. Like why'd he do that? Like, and then they're fighting for my validation.
He comes from a different era. He comes from a
what?
different era than what we came from. It's that bullshit. Y'all play
How did
games.
we go from
You get
how did
straight
we
to the
go
goddamn point. Baby, I
how
want that ass.
how did we go
Y'all beat
from
around the
just
bush you want to. Talk about you ain't looking. I'm gonna get your girl over you. You're gonna be mad as hell. I don't already had Hink. You can have a purple now. I got what I want. You suck my dick now. You can stab her. I don't give a
hey,
goddamn.
how do we go from just noticing a beautiful woman to strategies on how to pull her? We ain't talking about pulling her. All we said was that you seen it and you looked and you kept it moving. That's all we talked about. Nobody said anything about trying to pull the girl, get the girl to come sit in your section, trying to get her to notice you. What none of that being said. All we said was that we seen it
Because
and looked
Validation.
away.
We talking about
I will say
validation.
this.
I'm not going to
I
say none
think
of those
Purple
techniques don't
Pill.
work. We understand that.
No, it works. It works. I think Purple Pill is focused more on the long game with some of these women, like the long game. And honestly, like when Hink's saying, everybody ain't got time for all that shit. It's either you
Also,
gonna get
you
to it or
gotta
not.
fall in love. I
No.
got you. You
You
trying to
gonna
fall
get
in
right
I'm
love?
not.
to it.
Look,
You got it.
All right,
it's
right on,
nothing
bro.
wrong with that method.
The one that's most direct typically wins. Especially if you
Yeah,
got Riz
yeah,
already.
that's true.
Especially if you got Riz, the one that's most direct, that's what they want to hear. Because they can feel it. They can feel the testosterone. They can
Man, I
feel the energy. They like, oh shit, I like what he doing. I like what he got going on.
That's why I
Purple
asked
trying to
that.
make love to the girls.
That's why I asked that.
But
If you deal with women, if you
But
want to actually deal with women, you're gonna have to approach them. You're gonna have to give them some kind of validation if you want to deal with them. And another thing, women don't have a problem validating men that they like. So for some reason, it's always on the men. When women see a man they like, they have no problem validating him. Oh, you handsome. I think you
facts.
look good. They'll drop a comment on your pics. They don't care. But for the men,
Hmm
it's a problem for us. I don't understand why.
Because because according to Purple Pill, they get way too many likes on Instagram to be getting noticed in the streets.
you know what? I agree.
Want them all them likes. Purple, you want all them goddamn likes. Is that what it is?
One part of one
Never, bro.
Hold on,
I
let me get Sean in there, y'all. Go ahead, Sean.
Bro.
Part of what he's saying, I done mad times in terms of the social circle. And I think a lot of guys, so some of us are guys that we can go up to chicks. It's nothing. Chicks be on our body. It's nothing. Some guys, bro, the social circle thing, it works. The best thing for them is to be around a chick in different settings. I always tell this story when I got back to Chicago after college. I was in the Chicago Urban League. Part of it is the Metro Board, and it's for young Black professionals. And so you had a bunch of different people in a bunch of different settings, and it's a very low pressure situation. And so to Purple Pill's point with that, you get to know people, they get to know you, and it'll work out for you. Another thing I used to do, sometimes how you could be vibing with a chick, y'all somewhere, and she wants you to ask for her number. You don't ask for her number because you're going to see her again. By the time you see her again, she damn near throwing the shit at you. So I get what he's saying. For different people, there's different strategies. But generally speaking, for most of us, I'm on your ass. If I'm on your ass, I'm on your ass. You know what I'm saying? I'm dead on your top. You know what I'm saying?
Look, I want to say this. I've actually been successful using Purple Pill strategy. That works, right? I've been successful using Hink strategy. That works. But that's Sean is saying it's different strokes for different folks. Like, you can't push up on everybody with the same type of game. You need to be universal. You should be able to bag any type of chick, right? But bigger than all of that, we weren't speaking on that. We were talking about what you would do in the presence of your female, or if you have a female. So you can't really use that because you're saying to do these things, but if you have a female, it's a different scenario. That's how you will pull chicks. But if you have a female, you're not trying to pull chicks, right? The dude in the video was talking about, okay, this is what I do, so I'm disciplined, so I'm not trying to obtain any chicks. But now we're talking about obtaining chicks.
Because I wanted to explain that just by being like that, just by being that type of guy, you end up getting more girls wanting you. Everybody knows this. Everybody knows that women go after guys that already have girlfriends or hot girlfriends and stuff like that. Like, it's pre-selection. So yeah, I'm just explaining to you that whenever you also follow this route, you inadvertently also get more girls, even if you're not trying to, even if you're trying to not smash them, you actually end up getting more of them coming towards you. Because but
that's going to present a problem. That's going to present a problem. If you're a dude that's trying to be disciplined and stay away from females, why would you use methods that are going to attract females to you? That doesn't make any sense.
It's more because you want your woman to know. Yeah, you want your girl to see that other women want you, because that's what's going to keep her in check. If you want to have the frame in a relationship and really, really keep a girl where she's always pursuing you and she always wants you and she feels like she has the prize of a man, you need to always keep pre-selection kicking in. You need to always have other girls wanting you. You need to always want that happening. And the whole time I'm looking away, not giving them no attention, acting like I'm the shit. And that makes my girl feel special as fuck. And that makes her respect me more. It's just a loop.